How to process stock orders in Cetec ERP. Stock orders are distribution orders that do not require assembly of material in order to be sold to a customer. To start the stock order process, navigate to Sales, Quotes, New Quote. A stock order follows the basic order entry process that the Order Entry Overview how-to video covers, but this one is a little bit different. I'll show you here in a second. First, I'll do the normal process of adding in a customer, adding in the PO number as well. I'll add in the part number. Add in a resale value as well and click Add. Now here's where the distinction comes into play. I'll click my little pencil icon. What I want to tell the system now is that I want to sell this from stock. This little transaction code is the trigger for the rest of the process of this order, where my build transaction code tells the system I need to go pick parts, assemble this finished unit, and then ship it out. But this one, I actually just want to sell it from stock. I already have some on the shelf and I want to ship it out. I'll click OK. I can add in another line as well. I'll go ahead and put PRT5, throw that one in there, and click Add. Same thing here as well. I want to make sure that that is stock. There are some ways to default these to be stock. If you're a distributor and you only sell items from stock, be sure to check out some config settings. It should be default quote transaction is the name of that config setting there. You set that to stock. Anyway, this is ready to go. I have my BOM 1000, my part 5, both of which are set to stock, so I'm just going to ship them straight out once I pick them, and I'll commit them to an order. I'll click Commit to Order here, finalize the order commit. The quote is now closed. It is now an open order 373.1. Now, the key difference here between a build order and a stock order is I need to tell the system how many I'm shipping out. So I'm going to first go to Invoice and Ship here, and I'm going to note this ship quantity. Now, I have a configuration turned on that will always match the quantity due to be the ship quantity, so I don't have to edit this. But what if I was doing a partial shipment where I was shipping out 10, but I was owed 10 to the customer, but I want to ship out 5? Well, I can edit that there. I can tell the system that I want to only ship out 5 out of the 10 or 2 out of the 10, whatever it may be. Doing this triggers your warehouse team how many pieces or how many parts to pick of each line. So when I do this, I need to tell the system how many I'm shipping out for this order. In doing so, I can go through my normal process of releasing this to the warehouse, clicking the Release to WH here on the left-hand side. Then I can tell the system, okay, I have order 373.1, line items 1 and 2. I can click the Move All if I'd like to, and I want to assign line 1 to Chris and line 2 to Scott. And I'm going to move this to the warehouse and click Move Orders. I'm now statusing this to Chris and Scott in the warehouse. Now they'll go through their normal process. They'll go into Release to Pick and go to their pick queue. Be sure to watch our how-to video on the details of managing that as well. I'm going to bypass that and just go back to the order. And you see my pick lines 1 and 2. I'll click my little shortcut up here and click line 1 and 2. Now I have the list of my 2 parts that I need to pick. Notice the list of bins here. This is FIFO based, so I have bin A125 with 66. This is my first in, first out. Of course, I only need 1, so I'll pick this one here. And then on part 5, I'll pick this one as well. I can move this straight to shipping if I'd like to and click Update. And if I'm managing all this fairly quickly, I've got a quick link to go to invoice and ship order, which I'll do so now. Notice now the parts have been picked from each bin, how many are going to be relieved from the system. I've got a packing slip, a packing label that I can print out. Cetec integrates with FedEx and UPS and other major carriers with our ship engine tool. Be sure to watch that video to set that up in your system to quickly create labels from FedEx and UPS and other major carriers. That drives your freight charge, your freight cost in the system as well. I'd add in all that information, I'd create my packages, and when I'm done, I'll click Create Invoice. Creating the invoice in Cetec both closes out the order, it removes these two from inventory, and it generates AR to my customer. I'll click Create Invoice now.